Real last words from British legends, some tender, some witty, some shocking. Watch till the end so you don't miss the one line that will stay with you tonight. Reported last words are based on public accounts shared by family, friends, or the press. Simon Fisher Becker, beloved character actor, remembered for kindness and humor. Reported last words. All I have to say is give fat people a chance. A gentle defense of dignity that matched his life. Dame Maggie Smith, stage and screen icon. Sharp, dry wit to the very end. Reported last words. Stop that noise. I can't hear myself die. A line only she could deliver. Funny, fierce, and unforgettable. Timothy West, theater stalwart. A life built around rehearsal rooms and boards. Reported last words. Where are you going to rehearsals? Even at farewell, his mind was still backstage. Robbie Coltrane, warm giant spirit. Forever Hagrid in our hearts. Filmed parting sentiment. I'll not be here, sadly. But Hagrid will, yes. Legacy over goodbye, pure kindness. Helen McCrory, brave, bright, and deeply loved. Reported last words. Don't be sad. I've lived the life I wanted to. Grace under the hardest light. Dame Diana Rigg, commanding presence. Truth teller to the end. Reported last words to her daughter. Rachie, it's gone on too long. Push me over the edge. Raw honesty, fierce love. Ian Holm, our Bilbo, gentle soul. Reported farewell. I am sorry to not see you in person. I miss you all and hope your adventures have taken you to many places. A blessing from a lifelong traveler. Barbara Windsor. Sunshine smile, big heart. Reported last words. I just want everything to be good for you in your life. Others first, even in goodbye. John Hurt, quiet strength. Reason and calm. Reported last words. I can't say I worry about mortality. My treatment is going terrifically well, so I'm optimistic. Steady to the last. Kenny Baker, the heart inside R2-D2. Reported last words to his mum. I love you too, Mum. Small, soft, perfect. Christopher Lee, towering legend. Lived in armor and purpose. Reported last words, die with my boots on. A Night's Exit, Bob Hoskins. Tough roles, tender core. Reported to his wife. You're the most beautiful girl in the world and I love you so much. Love was the last word. Caroline John, Doctor Who favorite. Faith in focus. Reported last words. I want to be with Jesus. Quiet peace, clear path. Deborah Kerr, poison feeling. Reported last fear. I always feared the tree would crash through the house and bury me beneath its weight. Imagination still alive at the edge. Sir John Mills, dignity defined. Reported last words. God, I leave it all to you, amen. A full life, an open hand. James Booth, strength and grit. Reported last words. Tell my mother I die for my country. Duty and love in one breath. Spike Milligan, the eternal mischief. Reported last words. I told you I was ill. Laughter as a lamp in the dark. Richard Harris, rogue charm to the end. Reported last words. It was the food. One last wink from a beloved storyteller. Rex Harrison, wry and crisp. Reported last words. Drop dead. The actor stayed in character to the end. Gordon Jackson, warmth and steadiness. Reported last words. Good night, love. The end as a bedtime whisper. Laurence Olivier, the stage itself. Reported last quip. This isn't Hamlet, you know. It's not meant to go into the bloody ear. Cheeky master even at the end. Graham Chapman, fearless python. Reported last words. Keeping it gentle here. Sorry for saying a rude word. Irreverent and oddly sweet. Kenneth Williams, wit with an edge. Reported last words. Oh, what's the bloody point? A hard truth from a sharp mind. James Mason, velvet voice. Reported last reflection. Every man has a grand idea of self-fulfillment, which inevitably he falls short of. Honest, calm, clear. Richard Burton, thunder and silk. Reported last words. She still fascinates me. Love as a last anchor. Tommy Cooper, laughter on cue. Reported last words. Thank you, love. Soft exit from a loud life, John Le Mesurier, understated grace. Reported last words, it's all been rather lovely. A gentle bow, David Niven, charm and ease. Reported last words, I'm feeling very happy. Light till lights out, Alfred Hitchcock, master of suspense. Reported last line, one never knows the ending. One has to die to know exactly what happens after death. A final twist, elegantly written, Charlie Chaplin, comedy with grace. When the priest said, "May the Lord have mercy," he answered, "Why not? After all, it belongs to him." Humble, witty, pure Chaplin, James Robertson Justice, big voice, big presence. Reported last words, my suspicions were indeed correct. A judge's closing line to life, Noel Coward, polished charm. Reported last words, good night, darlings. I'll see you tomorrow. The neatest curtain call. George Sanders, commanding and cool. Reported last words, dear world, I am leaving because I am bored. I feel I have lived long enough. Startling, theatrical, unforgettable. Leo G. Carroll, calm authority. Reported last words, it's all right. One last steadying hand. Gladys Cooper. Poised to the end. Reported last words, if this is what viral pneumonia does to one, I really don't think I shall bother to have it again. Refined bite, even then, Boris Karloff, soul inside the monster. Reported last words, watch that pigeon. Odd, vivid, strangely tender, wonder to the last blink, Ada Reeve, music hall favorite. Reported last words, I'm grown up now. Playful grace at life's final cue. Stan Laurel, gentle clown. Reported last words, I wish I was skiing. A quiet, dreamy line, snow, light, peace, Ian Fleming, Bond's creator. Reported last words, I am sorry to trouble you, chaps. Polite, brisk, very British A.E. Matthews, grand old man of the stage. Reported last words, thank you and God bless you. Old world courtesy, perfectly kept. Edmund Gwenn, Santa to so many. Reported last words, dying is easy. Comedy is difficult. The final masterclass in one line, Dylan Thomas, firebrand poet. Reported last words about 18 straight whiskeys and a record. Wild Edge, Bright Flame, Arthur Conan Doyle, Holmes's maker. Looked at loved ones and said, you are wonderful. The best line a great mind could give, Arthur Williams, Victorian stage favorite. Reported last shout, I love you, man, and I am so proud of you. Raw love, loud and true. Send a kind message to someone who stood by you. Write one line you'd be proud to leave behind. Do one small act of care. Hold a door. Make tea, forgive a little. If any last line touched you, like this video as a quiet tribute. Share it with a friend who loved these legends. Comment which farewell moved you most and what it inspires you to say to someone you love tonight.